Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. Don't do this to me. We're both so far.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And Junior swings and sends a ground ball to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Dominican Republic.
Scherzer gets the sign. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And it's quickly 0-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Real Muto reaches out and tags him to make it official, and there's one away.
The third baseman.
So the next to bat will be Jose Ramirez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
A ball and a strike now. Weekly hit towards first. Scooped up, and he is out on the tag. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And that one yanked just foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now it'll be Yordan Alvarez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch one more time. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to hit, Minnie Minoso. First pitch of the AB now. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the imposing power bat, David Ortiz. As he'll take a look at ball 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. That'll bring in Nick Solak.
Second base.
As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting sixth.
Into the box,
The right fielder.
Dominic Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. That evens it up 1-1.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
The count now at 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Next up, Willy Adames. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And there's ball one. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Stacking up the paper until ET my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. New inning set to get underway, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto.
Philadelphia. The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box, Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the AB now.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. Smith is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is now to bat Sixto Sanchez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Scherzer looks in. Here he comes 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. So 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Next up is Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Byron Buxton.
Bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. Throw to first, but he's back in safely. Buxton, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Griffey waits on it. And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce.
And now the first pitch.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Now one down with the bases empty. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Soft liner towards short. And there's out number 2. So with 2 gone now, Junior gets a shot with the bases empty. Yanked fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping up is David Ortiz, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Yeah, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here comes the 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that means Nick Solak will dig in. A ball and no strikes. Short, hit hard. Bichette picks it up cleanly. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll down, 2 away. So now to the plate, Dominic Smith flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. So stepping in is Yordan Alvarez. He flew out in his last AB.
The left fielder, Yordan.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Next, here is Minnie Minoso. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll put this away for the second out. So here is Ryan McMahon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Into the box now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will get this one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Junior's in pursuit. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Sixto Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Shohei Ohtani will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And it's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Griffey Jr. is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he scurries back to first base safely.
Now that
Runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. 1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Junior ranges back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Junior looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something to handle, and he pays for it dearly.
To the plate now is David Ortiz.
Number 34.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he misses with it 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Liam Hendricks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Liam Hendricks.
Dominic Smith will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
So he racks up this swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Dominic Smith is retired to kick off the inning, and he fouls this one off. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Full count, 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, still going back. Booyah!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0 home.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitch.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Stepping in next, Yordan Alvarez struck out in his last trip to the plate. 1-0 the count. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Bruce Gossett trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. To the plate now, Minnie Minoso, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. In there, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game. In now, Ryan McMahon. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Left side, but well fouled. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a swinging bunt.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The count now at 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed. Houston Street enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Street is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Dominic Smith stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Terrific circle changeup thrown right there. The 2 keys to the circle change: 1, having terrific arm action, and 2, getting the ball down in the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Now the first pitch. Hit hard down the line, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The batter,
So now to the plate, Willy Adames. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So now here is JT Realmuto.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez puts the tag on him, 1 gone. Now to the plate, here is Freddie Freeman, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. High and deep to right center. Racing back the center fielder at the track. Booyah! Juan Soto to a pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Trout. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Matt Barnes will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First offering on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Now
Here's Byron Buxton now. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Runner in scoring position with Chicago. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Guerrero at third with 2 away. This is line to left. Alvarez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Aroldis Chapman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hit down the line at first. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So next to hit is Minnie Minoso. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Striding in is Ryan McMahon. Potential tying run for him at third base. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking neat.
Slider whiffed on for strike. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Josh Hader is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down the way. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Down the left field line and deep. Now another 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now here is Nick Solak. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hader was born in Maryland. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The right field.
Stepping in once again is Dominic Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. And up steps Salvador Perez. We'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Alvarez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. And stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Freddie Freeman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And a diving try and left, but he can't come up with it. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Rhys Hoskins will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Dennis Eckersley answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Shohei Ohtani will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Next, it'll be Bryce Harper, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Freeman at second with 2 down. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, we can't complain about the quality of teams that we witnessed in this one. 2 high-ranked division series teams, and I have no complaints about the action on the field either.